Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Is your boy Mazir here, and today guys we're gonna be jumping into normal war, and I'm gonna show you guys two of my obviously attacks that it was kind of interesting for me personally to plan it out and it actually work, because you planning out one thing in your head is nice, and then making it work and having the feeling after that is another whole feeling, and it's super nice. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and we're gonna be jumping into it, so let's go. Alright guys, so first base here, I'm actually just gonna cross that out on the right hand side. As you guys can see, I don't want to show you guys what happened, but I'm gonna bring you guys my plan. Obviously I have attacked these bases, both of them that I'm gonna show you guys before, because the attack was very late at night and I could not record it, and one of the attacks I was outside of the house and I did it in a bus, so it was just insane. Okay, but I'm gonna show you guys the attacks and obviously the plans. If you want to skip through and go to the attacks, go for it. You feel free to, it's up to you, but I'm gonna show you guys the plan right now. So yeah, let's go, man. So guys, basically on this base I did a queen charge Lalo, and this is my whole plan. So what I wanted to do is basically queen charge the bottom side, the whole like a summary of the plan. Queen charge this side, send my king in, funnel the queen back in for the eagle, RC there, so maybe she can grab that multi. There could be a whole Tesla farm there, so then she might not be able to. And then for this multi I'm gonna send the wall wrecker. Actually I don't want to send the blimp, because the blimp might find a lot of traps here, even maybe the tornado skellies. It's useless, right? So we're just gonna go with a normal wall breaker for that multi, and then when the wall breaker is, I hope it actually passed through the multi by itself and it opens here so you can take out the scatter. But it does, if it doesn't do that, it doesn't matter. And this is the attack I did in the bus. So I'm gonna show you guys the plan now. So basically what I wanted to do is funnel this army camp with a wizard, funnel that with two sneaky goblins, baby jack for these two, so the queen have access inside straight in. I'm gonna drop the queen here, she goes in, obviously do my little queen charge. The healers will be here and going in, so the multi is actually not gonna be hitting them because they will be in this side, as you guys can see. And yeah, my wall breaker plan is a bit later on in the base, when I made sure the CC is dead, my queen is alive, everything's going good, then I use a wall breaker. If not, I have to use a blimp and save it or something else. Now I don't want to funnel my king, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna drop a wall break here so my king can go from here back inside, because the queen will step up for him. You can see now the queen will step up when he's on this elixir collector, and then I'm gonna wall break the king in, and I'm gonna wait for the queen to actually take out this multi. And then my next wall break will go straight for that eagle, and then RC is gonna go for this archer tower. The lassie might actually funnel the king, but again, because the enemy queen is there, the king will go inside, but I think the lassie will funnel it. Okay guys, that was the plan for the heroes. You might be asking, what about the Lalo? Guys, the Lalo will be going through this area, all this area. That's my Lalo. I'm gonna go from the left hand side because my wall wreck here will open here, and it's gonna distract this scatter in a time that I'm gonna be Laloing through and going for the town hall. There might be Tesla farm there, or I'll the Tesla farm might be here. Obviously I know where the Tesla farm is, but you guys don't, so that's what I'm talking about. Doesn't really matter where it is, I hope it's on my hero's side. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say, and that was a plan for it. So let's jump into the attack, man. Let's go. Alright, sorry if you were hearing some dog barking in the background. It was, my window is open, so but let's jump into attack. I dropped the queen and then the wizard, because the mortal will hit the wizard and it will just be annoying. Funnel the queen, and now I have to wall break her inside. Don't forget the healers, because the expo was shooting my queen. Gonna funnel her with a baby drag, and now the queen will go in, rage up, and I'm gonna zoom out just a bit so we can see if the king is gonna be deployed. Right, let's see this. Queen's doing great. Obviously the CC is 3 ice golem, which is gonna take a long time, but it's an easy CC to deal with. I didn't need to lose any queen ability, any rages. It's fine. Wall break there. I'm gonna send the king a bit later because the queen is taking long. I want to have a good timing with the wall breaker, because the 2 expos have to be tanked when I'm dropping the wall breaker for this back wall. Now Raging up the queen so she can go faster because there's going to be high HP buildings. Look at that lassie. He's going to funnel the king, but you can see the king went inside and he's not going to come back outside. So I dropped 2 archers. This is important. Already I'm dropping the cleanup. Now, I nearly forgot the wall wrecker. So right now I'm like, oh, I forgot the wall wrecker. Let me drop it. I dropped it, but because I was in a bus, let me pause it. This was not the angle of the wall wrecker. Look at the town hall. That was the angle to go and grab the multi and then pass through, because it has a lot of HP, guys. And look at this scatter. It is gonna hit it, but if it goes from a perfect angle, it might not hit it. So what I did is I dropped the wall breaker a bit to the right. So let's go and see what happens. I'm gonna drop that wall breaker. It's actually gonna open up this wall. Queen is gonna have access to this multi. This is a base building error, and it's very bad. So yeah, make sure your bases are not like this. And now the queen has actually access to a lot of things at the back. I drop a headhunter, perfectly timing, going for that enemy king. You can see the timing of that headhunter. It's gonna get destroyed, but it helped a lot. You can see the wall wrecker just passed through the multi, and I'm like, flip. I opened it manually, and now I have to start the Lalo because scatter is being tanked. Now let me pause this just real quick, guys. Where is this base? Okay, look at the base. I'm actually gonna play it a bit more so that the Yetis can take out that multi. It will be even nicer to look. Now look at the base now. When I start the Lalo, this is all gone. And the queen is getting this other scatter. The queen will get the inferno later on. And the whole side, the whole right side is gone. The only thing that is left is town hall. And, you know, 1 or 2 scatter, which will be just going through. Look at that pathing. What do you want more, man? This is the most beautiful pathing you want in a Lalo. Like, this is insane. But again, Laloing the town hall with 1 hound is also hard, but you have 3 freezes, which you're not gonna use it for this scatter. You won't use it for that one, and you won't use it for the multi. So you have 3 freezes for 1 town hall. Let me play it and let's go through. You can see the Tesla farm is on top indeed. So loons have to be perfectly dropped so you can take it out. I have to drop the loons in time to take out the Tesla, otherwise my main group of loons will go around. I don't want to do that, but at this point, guys, there is nothing left to actually kill my loons, so you know, it doesn't really matter too much. Now look at that wizard tower on top. I'm gonna actually have a giant tanking for the wizard tower. That's how insane this was, man. That giant was meant for my RC for the dive here, but you know, I just forgot to use it, and now you can see the swag spells. I mean, this is crushed. Like, I don't really do queen charge Lalo too often because of the wall breaker bug, guys. Yeah, if you didn't know, there's a bug on the wall breaker that I wouldn't even be surprised if this wall here, the wall breaker, if I dropped it, it would go for this wall or here or there or here. I wouldn't be surprised. You know how many times that happened to me? It's insane. Like, it happened so many times, even in 1 day, and I was doing queen charges for like a very long time. But that was the attack, guys. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, guys, this is gonna be one of the insane attacks you're gonna see because I'm gonna use the skeleton donut. Yes, but this is kind of crazy. As you guys can see, that CC in your mind, pause the video. What do you think I'm gonna use the skeleton donut to get? Guys, this is insane because what I did is I wanted to plan basically. I'm gonna tell you the plan. The plan was for the eagle, CC, scatter, and another scatter. So my invisibility had to be dropped there. Look at that range, and then 3 bats with 1 skeleton. That's a lot of spells. That's 4 spells that, and then you need 4 spells for the invisibilities. You usually need 3, but taking 4 is, you know, sometimes good because builders might repair it. You might miss 1 invisibility, drop it wrong, something might happen. You always need the 4th because you can even use it on your RC if you use 3. You feel me? So it's good to have more invisibility. Now, guys, the plan was to take out that area, and then have to drop wall breaker for here, wall breaker for there. Obviously, I had to drop my RC first with a wizard to funnel this whole side, and RC will go for that. And then my plan was to funnel that side with a Yeti and a wizard on here, and then another wizard there, so you can funnel a bit there. But because there's so many stuff there, and these spots are so empty, like, your heroes might go wrong. So let's see what happened basically in my attack. But that was a plan for the heroes, and then they're gonna get these stuff. That multi would have stayed up, but I wanted my queen to go in and come here and grab everything she can from the inside, and then this will be the pathing for the Lalo left with the queen there. So you know, Warden ability with headhunters and Lava Hound at the back will just smash through this base with so many swag spells. But let's see what happens. Okay, let's just jump into the attack. That was the main plan for it, but let's go to the attack. All right, now you can see that army composition is madness. Okay, this attack was super risky for me personally, because a bit of, you know, mistake, it will be insane. And guys, my plan for the town hall, what do you think it was? It was a queen. I needed my queen to go in and get the town hall. But let's see what happens. Gonna drop the skelly, bat. Now invisibility has to be perfectly placed, because there's two scattered and a multi. Like, your bats will get destroyed if you miss one. And yeah guys, I got the CC, I got the scatter, I got the eagle, but the other scatter stayed up because it was a bit misplaced, the invisibility. I could have placed it 1 millimeter closer to the right side scatter and it would, you know, do the work, but it didn't, so it stayed up. And there's Teslas that popped up, so it's gonna be a bit annoying to, you know, for the hero dive. To be honest, I wanted that area to be empty. But let's see what happens. Yeti did a great job, to be honest. I needed more value. It just died pretty quick. Now Giant and an RC on top, they're gonna funnel that left side. King there, queen on the left side. I wanted to drop my queen a bit more on the left side, but I was scared it would go there. That's why I dropped it a bit to the right, and you're gonna see what happens. She is gonna go for that dark elixir, but what is gonna happen is she's gonna go there, but this left, like the right side, is actually up. So I wanted, and by the way, I had a golem to tank for my queen because I needed her to get all this stuff. Look at the RC, by the way. It went to the multi. That wasn't my plan, but it was good that she got the multi, you know. Here, I wanted to freeze and get even more value, but it was a bit late. Now, look at the heroes. They went outside, so that's a problem. Right now, the golem is actually going to be on the scatter. It's going to take it out because it had a lot of damage and HP, and when it destroys it again has a lot of damage. Now, I see my queen and king are messed up, so I have to do something. I'm going to pause it. I had the stone slammer with the dragon rider, so you know, I would have just used it somewhere else, but now the town hall is up. I need to save it. I have to switch to the blimp. And guys, stone slammer, if you use a blimp and you have plans for the stone slammer, let's say, and you have a dragon rider with few loons, always just freeze the town hall to do that. Okay, now let's see what's gonna happen. Drop some loons, drop the warden. Hopefully the warden doesn't follow the king, because that's a lot of time which happens. And now we're gonna see my Lalo coming in. Town hall is awake. I blimp, 3 headhunters. Do I send the lava hound? No, not now. Pop the warden ability for the headhunters to go for that RC and queen. Lava hound on the left side is gonna get tanked. That left side loon was a mistake. I shouldn't have dropped it because it just died. You can see the freeze on the town hall now, because there is no thing left. That dragon ladder will actually move faster from the poison, which is gonna be quite nice, to be honest with you. And right now we have 2 freezes to use. You have to use it very nice. You can see how I freeze the elephants with the archer tower together. Queen actually looped back, but I don't know what she's doing. She's just going around, but she looped back, so she can grab that single for me. Now use the freeze perfectly. You can see the freeze, man. You can miss it, but what's the point? Why not to use it exactly how you're supposed to use it? You know, use it as to get the more value, as you know, as much as possible. Queen's still alive. I have no idea how the hell she got through all of that and still alive, you know, because you guys saw how low she was. By the way, that golem actually killed the scatter, as I said. And guys, this is a crushing base, to be honest. The plan didn't go exactly as planned, you know, but we managed to save it. So yeah, and guys, we are winning at the moment, but we don't know if we're actually gonna win. There's 9 hours left, and when the war finishes, it's actually 6 AM for me. That's why I just couldn't record it, you know. It's just crazy. So yeah, I hope you liked it, man, and you know, you enjoyed, you learned something new. The attacks was, you know, kind of nice for you. I hope it was interesting for you, let's say. All right, mostly I liked that queen charge Lalo as well, but you know, the Skelly Donor one was actually crazy. I'm just having fun in these wars, man. You know, these wars are for fun, in my opinion. You don't have to win the wars, you don't have to loot it because you're maxed. Let's say if you're not maxed, maybe you need the loot, but the loot, it gives you the loot in 1 star. So again, winning the war might be important for you, but for a lot of people it isn't. So for those who isn't, listen to me and do your, you know, best in wars, because you are more nervous. It's so much better to practice in wars, use new strategies, use, you know, funny stuff, use creative stuff, you know, all this stuff in clan wars, because then you get, you know, less nervous, and then you can use them even better in CWL. Let's say you're gonna get so much confidence in you. It's a lot more fun than just going and warring with the same army every single war every 2 days. That's the most boring part of Clash of Clans, to be honest with you. That and Legends League, they're both boring. So do whatever you want and try whatever you want, man. Like, you just have fun at the moment. The only fun is obviously, you know, the clan capital that they added. But, you know, you can make the game fun for yourself, to be honest. And I explained it how. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like the video, guys, sub to the channel. We're going to have more videos coming up soon. And yeah, take care. And have a wonderful day, man. Peace.